Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be a quick video of my Scott Addict RC Premium Disc Di2. And as any true roadie will know, you always have to have a second bike in case you need to get any work done on the first bike or just want to ride something different for the day. So this paint job is a matte paint job compared to my other Scott, which has just the glossy black. This one also has a little bit of blue, yellow, and then on the fork a little bit. In the sun, this is a little bit more translucent. You can see just a little bit of the carbon fiber under there. And then that just kind of theme carries all the way throughout. So starting with the group set, it is the Shimano Dura Ace 9170 group set with a Pioneer dual-sided power meter and Dura Ace pedals. Standard axle on this one, 52-36 chain rings. You will see that the bottle cages are NV lookalikes, but they are not actually NVs. They are from AliExpress for a non-critical component part. I really don't mind taking the AliExpress risk. In the back we have the 11-speed Dura Ace with a direct mount derailleur hanger, and I always put just a little bit of electrical tape there to hold it, the wire there from getting tangled up or anything that might happen in a crash. At the back, 11 to 30, so a little bit bigger gearing than some will run, but also definitely needed, at least for me. I need it out here in the mountains. For wheels, front and rear are both Zipp 404 Firecrests. These are the newer Hookless version. So they have a 23mm internal rim width and a 27.5.75 external width. And for aerodynamics on the front, I went with a 26mm specialized turbo cotton. This is the tubeless version, not the tan wall version, although I do hear there are some new ones coming out soon. These have just the standard Zipp hubs, so on my other Zipp wheels I replaced it with Di2 Swiss hubs. On these ones I just have the standard Zipp hubs here, and I use these wheels a lot when I'm doing races. Same with the back wheel, same standard Zipp hub. Brakes are the part of the same group set, the 9170 group set, and I haven't had a lot of issues. You'll see the rotors. I have used these rotors for a while now, even before they were part of the official new Dura Ace package, and the rotors make a huge difference, so I highly recommend those rotors. Also, if you're a little bit more budget conscious, then the new Ultegra rotors that look just like these but have some silver paint, they weigh exactly the same, and they are literally the same, other than the color is black versus silver, and they're half the cost. So same performance but half the cost. Highly recommend that. You can see on the brakes, the brake pad shortage continues, so I am using some cool stop pads instead of the standard L03A or L05A, the newer version. And so far they've been pretty good. I haven't had a lot of issues. They squeak a little bit more than the L03A pads that I had in there, but not a lot. And they've worked out pretty well so far. I can't tell yet on the rotors if they're rubbing any more than normal or not, or if they're wearing down faster. It seems to be pretty in line with what I've experienced so far. But yeah, I'll update you guys later on that. Moving up to the seat post. This is a Detta Superleggero seat post, and I've stripped the decal off of it because I didn't like the way that it matched. So now it's just kind of just a matte carbon finish instead of having the big Detta Elementi logo. Specialized power saddle, and then the 3D printed Garmin Varia mount that just attaches right under here, so I can run that, and then I have space for my saddlebag that I usually have on the bike as well. Moving up to the front of the bike, I have the Synchro stem. I had a lighter 3T ARX2 on there before. But this stem is so much stiffer that I switched it back. The 3T1 just laterally flexed a lot for me. And then you'll see here the way I've run the cables. So I have just the 2 cables going into the bike, and that's of course meant I had an open port on this side. So I plugged it up the best that I could, have the junction box in the bar end. Then on this side, I just shrink wrapped the Di2 cable to the hydraulic hose, and you can see they both entered the frame right there. Trying to minimize the number of cables that I have visible. I do have the 3T bars, and the bars themselves have been great. These are the Ergonova, super light, super comfortable, slightly more rounded or egg-shaped, I guess you would call the tops there, and they've been super good. The out front Garmin mount integrates perfectly with this Synchro stem, so it just bolts right on there. If you have a larger mount, you can move that puck out, so you can fit like a 130, Garmin 130, but I just have the smaller 830 for now, so I keep it closer to the handlebars. Shifters, like I mentioned before, part of that 9170 group set. So overall, that is the bike. Let me get the scale out here, and we'll get a weight with the full group set, Garmin mounts, bottle cages, the deeper Zipp wheels, so it won't be as light as my other bike, obviously with the deep wheels. I also forgot to mention this is a size 58 frame. My other frame is a 56, so take that into consideration. The 58 is going to weigh a little bit more as well. Okay, so we got the scale here. It's all zeroed up. If it ever settles, it's looking like 15.8. I'll take a still shot on the stand and get an official weight when I'm not shaking, but I'd guess around 15.8 pounds for the whole bike, so not too bad. Thanks for watching, and we will be back with some more content soon.